Duke Ike here for another longsword video. This one is as much for me personally and my continuing satori's on single timing attacks with the longsword. And so I'm going to call this the Silverthorn from Ox, because I noticed him doing something similar, and Sir Silverthorn, and then I've tried not only emulating it here in the dojo, but also thinking about all the different ramifications and opportunities, and I believe it to be very powerful. And so I want to show that now, and I'd also like to dictate that I have no idea if this actually is going to be successful, because I haven't tried it yet in combat, but I believe that in many cases the reason why pel work becomes so important is because as we're striving to do proper and perfect pel work with our weapons forms, we are also thinking about the different ways and means and life forms that are potentially occurring both to our disadvantage and also to our advantage. So here we go, the Silverthorn. So I don't really need to hit the pel for this. What I need to do is I need to show it in this direction to help me evaluate this based on watching my own video, and also to try to show it to my audience. So ox is, you know, the horns of the ox, kind of, right? So we'd either be up in here, right, and here, right, or we'd be here to the other side. Okay, ox can become quite difficult at times to do, especially in armor. So we got to take that into account. But what I observed being done by the good Sir Silverthorn was go to right hand high, right foot front. So now it's easier to hold that sword. And instead of trying to get this hand wrapped around the sword, fully around the pommel here, he's kind of cupping it with the inside of his hand, which means it's even easier to hold, but also starts to make it possible to, as he extends forward to a cut, that cupped hand starts to really easily be able to manipulate that sword point to do whatever he wants it to do. And what I'm thinking is, if I've got a cut coming at my head here, or near vertical, it's, as my body turns, the idea is this: here to cut, right? The idea is here to cut, right? But when that cut is coming at me, this rotation catches that sword, makes a block, right? So see that? See that block right here? And then the single timing finish moves into the attack and finishes on our opponent's helmet. So from here, it's here, see that block? Here and cut, here and cut. If we go lower, so if we do something similar in plow, it starts to get a little bit harder because we don't have the kind of the high, low, or high to medium level of movement and attack. So I don't have gravity quite as much to my benefit, but the idea still may have merit. Again, working through this. And if nothing else, it's certainly an interesting attack where we're up here in ox, and then, you know, rotating really quick, keeping that point as much in front of us as possible, small circle attack, and striking. But if we do it on that cut, right, on a block, right, might be even more effective. So the Silverthorn, single timing, satori concept. Still thinking through it. Thank you.